Hello my crafty friends, this is Julie Krabanoff with the design team project for Tsunami Rose Designs. I created a December daily traveler's notebook using the Christmas list digital kit along with other printables available at the Etsy store Tsunami Rose Designs. I'm really excited to share my latest design team project for Tsunami Rose, and again, Tsunami Rose is an Etsy store created by Daisy Collins, and she sells digital kits and ephemera pieces that you guys can use in your paper crafts and journals. She has a lot of really nice journal kits available, and lately she's been adding to her digital kits the traveler's notebook size kits, which is really nice, and that's what she sent for me to work with for this month for a kit, and this one is called the Christmas list. She does also have this kit available in a normal size journal, so if you prefer those types of journals. This is actually my very first traveler's notebook that I've ever created, and it is actually still kind of a work in progress because I actually plan on using this as my December daily this year. And so I'm still going to be adding some more pieces and doing some more to this, but I want to share what I had done right now just so you guys could kind of see what a blank one looks like. And then that was also my question for all the people who regularly watch my channel. If you guys would like me to post weekly what I'm doing in this journal, or if you would rather just see kind of a walkthrough at the very end how I used it and filled it up for the month of December. So that's kind of my plan. Like I said, it's kind of a work in progress. For right now, I'm just using this rubber band to hold it together, but my plan is to do a pamphlet stitch through the middle of it when I am done. And then I also have this, this is my little traveler's notebook. When I work on things, I just stick them in here underneath here. So that's what I'm going to be putting this into as I'm working on, I think, into that little journal there. But for my cover for now, I'm just kind of using this little ribbon I had in my stash. I'm not quite sure where I got it from, but it's really pretty satin ribbon. And so here is my journal. It is traveler's notebook size. And on the cover, I chose to print off. Daisy has some really nice ephemera sets for Christmas that you can purchase. And so she'd sent me one to work with for my design team project. And this little image of this girl came from that set. And she is absolutely adorable. She has this little Christmas dog with a little hat on there, and it's snowing, and there's an umbrella. The image is a little bit larger, but I did choose to shrink it down quite a bit so I could layer her onto this journal. I did add behind her some cardstock, some dyed cheesecloth, and then in the Christmas list, she does have some ephemera pieces that you can work with, and so there is some Christmas music sheet, so I use that in the background. But Daisy also has just an ephemera set of music sheets that you can also purchase, which is really nice. And at the top, I added this wood piece that says Memories. I did paint it in kind of an antique gold, and I put glossy accents over it. And then at the bottom, I layered up just a piece from my scrapbooking stash that said December, and this little holly leaf, and I put some eyelash trim underneath there. And then on the side, I added this really pretty lace trim that I purchased at Hobby Lobby a while ago, and I also added that on the back side. So again, this is going to be my December daily for December, so it is a work in progress. It's not as decorated as some of the journals that I make, because I do kind of plan on decorating and working on this throughout the month of December. But it's also mainly going to be more about journaling, so I wanted to make sure I left a lot of space for journaling in this one. When you do open it up, I did create a pocket right here. I did some layering with some pieces from the ephemera sheets that Daisy includes in the journal kit. And then behind here, she does have a cover if you want to, that says Christmas list that you can use. She also has a cover that doesn't say anything, so you can put your own word there. I just chose to put this on the inside of my journal because I liked it, and I just added this little piece of ephemera from my stash. And then before I get any further, I should probably tell you guys, it probably looks kind of funny on camera because I did use some different paper this time to print my digitals on. Normally I use presentation paper, but this time I used, it's from this company called Nina, and it's metallic paper, so it has a shimmer and a shine to it. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And this one I did pick up at Tuesday Morning for $4.99, but I have seen these like at Office Max and Office Depot, this type of paper that you can purchase. And sometimes you can find it in the lighter weight, because it would have been nicer to have had like the 30-pound weight, I think. The 65-pound weight is kind of getting close to being a little bit heavy. But that's what I had, and I really wanted to use it because when I saw it, when I purchased it, I was thinking about digital images for Christmas, and I just thought it would be so pretty, and I was right. When I printed it off, it prints very beautifully, but it might be some glare, so I'm going to try and hold my book as I go through it for you guys to try and keep the glare off a little bit. So anyways, inside this little pocket here, I did stick, Daisy has some big element sheets in her shop that are like things to do, and then they have Christmas images on them, which I think are very, very handy to have. So you can write down like, you know, Christmas gifts that you need to buy and grocery lists and all sorts of things on here. And you can see I already even started my own list because, like I said, this is going to be my own personal journal for the month of December, as a December daily. And so I've already started writing down some ideas if I get stuck for journaling, and need some ideas. And I just got these off of Pinterest when I was looking the other day, just for some journal prompts like favorite Christmas movies, or Christmas poems, decorating ideas, holiday recipes, those kind of things. So just so I have some journal prompt ideas if I need them. I have a list there started. And then when you look at each page, I did create, when I printed them off, I did cut my pages in half and I glued them onto craft paper, because I did want to make pockets on each page, because not knowing how many things I'll be saving this month, or recipes, those kind of receipts, I did want the option to have each page be a pocket. So I did do that the whole way through the journal, just because I like that idea. I did make a journal last year also using one of Daisy's kits. I think that one was called Christmas Gift. It's a really pretty kit also that's shades of blue. And I'll link that one below too if you guys want to watch that video where I did the Coptic stitch, I think is what it's called, on that one. And I had pockets throughout that one too. And I just like the idea of being able to have pockets in your December dailies, just to keep all sorts of different stuff. So each page has that. I didn't necessarily stick anything in all the pockets right now because this is a work in progress. I did stick quite a few little paper clips throughout the journal with some little vintage charms. This one has a little bell on it, a couple bells on it, that kind of match that up there. And then in Daisy's kit, she does have some really cute coin envelopes, and so here's the one I printed off. And then on the inside, I've already cut out and inked edges. These are pieces from her Printable Ephemeras sheets that come with the Christmas list. And they say different things, like that one says a taste of Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Fun and frosty. Jingle all the way. Merry Christmas. Deck the halls. Because my plan is to use these kind of throughout the journal as I start journaling. Some of them might be good journal prompts. Like this one says a taste of Christmas. So that kind of makes me think of recipes, or even like favorite foods at Christmas, so you could journal about that. And so when I'm journaling, I'll be able to glue them down wherever I want on the page. So that's why I didn't do that yet, because I wanted to give myself the ability to move pages around in here if I want to, and then add little pieces once I know what I'm writing about on each page. So like I said, it's kind of a work in progress. But for now, it's a really nice idea to have these ready to go, and they're right here, paper clipped. The one really nice thing about this kit is there is so much space to journal on, which I love. And if you were to just want to create a quick and easy traveler's notebook for the holidays, this would be a really good kit. Just because it does print off really nice, and you would just be able to print it off, fold it, and do your pamphlet stitch and just go from there without having to do any decorating, because the images are so pretty on each page. So on this next page, I did create another little pocket, and I stuck a whole bunch of her big element pieces in there, and then I added tabs to them. She also has some postcard sets for Christmas. And these are some of the items that I plan on journaling on and sticking in the pockets. I just chose to put a lot of them in the same pockets. So I'll have those ready to go when I need them. And on that one, you can see that she has a really lovely little angel digital on that one before I added the pocket. Tsunami Rose also has file folders for Christmas. There's a whole bunch of different styles. So here's one of them. And I almost used this little girl on the cover because I thought she was adorable, but I chose her instead. But as you can see, here's the Christmas, you know, here's a vintage lady dressed up with her little muff and hat in the winter, but there's all sorts of room to journal on here, which I love. I did create, out of one of her ephemera pieces, a quick and easy card that I just added in, because sometimes you get invited to someone's house or you need to go drop off a plate of cookies or something and you just need to have a ready-made card. So I didn't add a sentiment on there yet, but I did have a card made. And so I'm going to make a few more of these just to stick in here, just so they're ready to go if I need to send, you know, a card that is a last minute card or something. I have some all ready to go. And there's the image on that sheet of paper. There are a couple different Christmas list sets out there. She does have an add-on set, and then she also has one that I think she calls Oh Holy Night. And that one has some of the more religious stuff like baby Jesus and some of the angels and stuff on it. But they all work well together. So that's what's in here, is all pieces of all three of those. The regular kit and the add-on kit and that Oh Holy Night one. I did add a little envelope in here. And so in here I already cut out, Daisy does sell these really cute Christmas tickets in her shop, and it's a whole sheet of them, and so like I already cut them out. And my plan for these is what I was thinking throughout the journal, you know, in December dailies, usually you have your date somewhere on the page, which I haven't done yet because I wanted the ability to move my pages around if I wanted to. But I plan on using these tickets as my date things. What I want to do is stamp, which I have this rubber stamp set right here with the numbers on it, 1 through 31. And stamp my little numbers on here for the date for December. So that's my plan. But again, I already have them cut out and ready to go. So all I have to do is maybe add some eyelash trim or something behind them and pop them on my page. Just to make, you know, December's kind of busy time of the month. So that'll make journaling go a little bit faster. Again, there's pockets on all my pages. So there's that page. And that one, like I said, I haven't really done too much decorating because I really want to decorate as I go. I did add some little border pieces that I had left over from last year, just because they match so well with the kit. So I did finish those up kind of throughout here. Here's one of those really lovely angel pieces that she has in here. But like I said, there's so much room just to journal on this that if you weren't into decorating your pages or didn't have time, so easy just to print off the pages and fold them in half and you're ready to go. Here's a couple more of her big element cards. And I did shrink some of these down, so they are smaller than what they normally would be if you print them. Just so you guys know that they were shrunk down a little bit so that they would fit in here nicely. There's a picture of the Holy Family there, and there's one with Santa Claus. And that was kind of the middle there. An angel with baby Jesus. She does have big element cards that kind of have some of the retro Christmas stuff on them, so I thought those are adorable. And here I just added a little Santa Claus border to that page. Again, I apologize for the glare, but it has nothing to do, it has to do with the type of paper it is. I tried videotaping this in a different type of light, and it was even worse than this, so that's why I'm trying to hold it up so you guys can see it better. Like I said, there's so many fun images, and I didn't even print off all the images that were available to print off in the Traveler's Notebook. Here's the back end of that bag that I stuck in again with some more of the little tickets, but they're really fun. I mean, there's a little Christmas lamp post and Christmas trees. Here's that image on the front that I used of that little girl. A little dog one. That one's super cute for all you dog lovers out there. Another Santa Claus one, but all sorts of fun ones. And these ones would also be really fun for adding to little embellishments for cards and stuff too, I think. Here's some more of those big element cards. But these ones too would be fun when your to-do lists or writing recipes on these. My favorites are probably the postcards that she created. I just like postcards. Here's that really cute image on this page of the little dog with the little candy cane coming out of the stalk. Another religious one right there. Like I said though, this was a separate kit. Separate add-on kit, so if you aren't religious, you can just purchase the kit without some of these images, because these were an add-on set. And there was a lot of pages that I didn't print off also, so there's that one. Here's the back end of the file folder. This one has some birds on it, which is really cute, and of course I love birds. There's one with the poinsettia. I like that page. That's really pretty. Like I said, you don't even have to do anything to these because the digital images are so nice. Some more of those things to do lists. Another postcard. And then here's my last page. Again, I just added that little border piece there. And then I stuck some more of those big element cards in this pocket that I decorated. And all these pieces on here, other than the brad, this piece came from her ephemera sheet, along with this background one right here that I cut out. And then I just had a die cut of scalloped circles that I put behind there. And then I just created the pocket right here. But here's the other die cuts, or big element cards. So some really cute ones in there. So definitely, like I said, this is a work in progress. I did also print off, and I still cut out, she had more pieces from her ephemera sheet that was in there that I did print off that I'll probably use in the journal. But like I said, I kind of wanted to decorate and write as I went in this one. Here's some of the pieces from her ephemera set that I shrunk down. A lot of these I shrunk down. Because I'll be able to use them on cards if I don't use them as journaling cards in here. So I just thought I would show you guys a couple of those. And then I did print off on that fancy paper these big element cards, which they turned out really cute with the glitter paper on it. There's that one. I still have to round the corners on those yet. That one too I was debating about using on the cover of this journal. The little robin. And then here's that girl that I thought was sweet that was on the file folder. So I have lots of pieces here from her different ephemera sets, and the ephemera set that came with the actual Christmas list printable to work with, which will be fun. They're already cut out and ready to go. Here's one of the other file folders, which will make my little journaling easier come December. So I just wanted to share those real quick. So again, thanks everybody for watching, and I would appreciate if you'd let me know if you would like me to do kind of a walkthrough on a weekly basis or just at the end of the month, how I actually use this journal so you can see it in its completed form. So thanks again for watching, and have a wonderful day.